The Root of Chinese Qigong, Part 3, The Qi Channels and Vessels. Chapter 15, General Concepts. Introduction. In this chapter, we will explain a number of concepts and terms which are used in discussing Qi. You will find that many of the terms have already been discussed in previous chapters. We believe, however, that it will help you refresh your memory as well as introduce new terms to help you understand later discussions. Chapter 16 will review the 12 Qi channels and their relationship to health and Qigong, and Chapter 17 will discuss the 8 extraordinary vessels. Qi. Qi is the energy which circulates within the body. As we noted in Chapter 3, your entire body is like a factory and your organs are like many machines operating inside the factory. Your brain is like management, directing the entire operation. In order to keep the factory functioning properly, you need a power supply. The power supply is connected to each machine with many wires and cables. Each machine must receive the appropriate level of power. Too much power will damage the machine and shorten its life, and too little power will not enable the machine to function properly. You can see that without a proper power supply in the factory, production will be off, and if the power supply stops, the entire factory is dead. It is the same with your body. When your body does not have normal energy, qi supply, the organs will not function properly, and you will become sick, and if the qi circulation stops, you will die. You should realize that your entire body is alive, including every blood cell, every nerve tissue, and every muscle fiber. All of these physical fundamental structures of the body need qi to maintain their existence and their ability to function. The system which distributes qi throughout your body is much like wiring system in a factory, connecting the power source to the machines. From the viewpoint of function, Chinese medical science classifies qi in the following ways. 1. Organ qi. This qi is responsible for the function of organs. 2. Channel qi. This qi is responsible for the transportation and moving function of the channels. 3. Nourishing qi. The main responsibilities of this qi are transforming and creating blood. Nourishing qi also moves with the blood and helps the blood nourish the tissues of the body. 4. Guardian qi, also commonly translated as protective qi. This qi circulates outside the channels and the organs. Guardian qi's responsibilities are to warm the organs, to travel between the skin and the flesh, to regulate the opening and closing of the pores, and to protect and moisten the skin, hair, and nails. To protect, moisten the skin, hair, and nails. This qi is able to provide the body with a defense capability against external negative influences such as cold weather. And 5. Ancestral qi. This qi resides in the chest with its center at the shanzhong cavity. Ancestral qi is able to travel up to the throat and down to the abdomen. It is responsible for breathing and speaking, regulating the heartbeat, and when cultivated through meditation, ancestral qi can strengthen the body. Blood. The Western concept of blood is only part of the Chinese conception of blood. Although blood is seen as a red fluid, in Chinese medical science it is also regarded as a force which is involved with the sensitivity of the sense organs and the inner vitality of the body. Since the main responsibility of the blood is to carry nourishment to every part of the body, it clearly is closely related to nourishing qi. Qi and blood. In Chinese medicine, qi is considered yang and blood is considered yin. Qi is said to be commander or blood because blood relies on qi for its generation out of food and air, and for its power to move through and remain in the blood vessels. It is also said that blood is the mother of qi because the strength of qi depends upon the nutrients and moisture carried in blood. Therefore, qi and blood are believed to complement each other. Organs. The concept of the organs in Chinese medicine differs significantly from the Western medicine. In Chinese medicine, the organs are systems of functions and not physical objects. Generally, this means that within the description of the organs, almost all of the body's functions can be defined and explained. In Chinese medical science, the organs are divided into 2 main groups: the yin, inner, and yang, outer organs. There are 6 yin organs and yang organs. 5 of the yin organs, excluding the pericardium, are called zang, which means viscera. These 5, liver, heart, spleen, lungs, and kidney, are considered the core of the entire system. Usually when a discussion involves the channels and all the organs, the pericardium is added. Otherwise, it is treated as an adjunct of the heart. According to Chinese medicine, the yin organs store and do not drain. That means that the functions are directed towards sustaining homeostasis, both physical and mental. The 6 yang organs are called fu, which means bowels, and include the gallbladder, small intestine, large intestine, stomach, bladder, and triple burner. According to the Chinese medicine, these yang organs drain and do not store. This refers to their responsibility in their transformation and disposal of the food and waste. All of the yang organs receive food or byproduct of food and then pass it along. You will notice that each yang organ is associated with the yin organ by a special yin-yang relationship or inner-outer relationship. Pairs of related yin and yang organs belong to the same phase, and their qi channels are sequential to each other in qi circulation. They are so closely linked that a disease in one will usually affect the other. Direction: east, south, center, west, north. Season: spring, summer, long summer, autumn, winter. Wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Climatic conditions: wind, summer heat, dampness, dryness, cold. Process: birth, growth, transformation, harvest, storage. Yin organ: liver, heart, spleen, lungs, kidney. Yang organs: gallbladder, small intestine, stomach, large intestine, bladder. Openings: eyes, tongues, mouth, nose, ears. Tissue: sinews, blood vessels, flesh, skin, hair, and bones. Emotion: anger, happiness, pensiveness, sadness, and fear. Human sound: shout, laughter, song, weeping, and groan. Yin and Yang. We have discussed the concept of yin and yang in chapter 7. Yin and yang are not contradictory, nor is one considered good and the other bad. To obtain health, a harmony is sought between them, and any imbalance is avoided. Remember, yin and yang are relative, not absolute. 5 phases, or 5 elements, Wu Jing. The 5 phases are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. They are also commonly translated as the 5 elements in Chinese. Jing means to walk or to move. Probably more pertinent, it means a process. The 5 phases are thought of as the 5 properties inherent in all things. Each phase symbolizes a category of related functions and qualities. For example, wood is linked with active functions that are in phase with growth or with increasing. Fire expresses that the functions have reached a maximum state and are ready to decline. Metal represents that the functions are declining. Water symbolizes that the functions have declined and are ready to grow. And finally, earth is associated with balance or neutrality. Therefore, earth is the center point of the 5 phases. The relationship between the 5 phases are shown in figure 15. Qi channels and vessels. Jing is commonly translated as meridians or primary qi channels. Your body has 12 channels, which Chinese medicine considers to be like rivers of qi. Each channel, although referred to in the singular, is actually a pair of mirror image channels. One or either side of the body, one end of each of these 12 channels is associated with one of the 12 organs, while the other end is connected to a toe or a finger. 6 channels are connected to the finger, and the other 6 are connected to the toes. There are 8 qi mai or qi vessels in your body. They are often compared to reservoirs because they store qi for your system. They can also be compared to batteries and capacitors in an electrical system. Batteries store and then release electrical current, and capacitors regulate the electrical current in the same way that the vessels regulate the qi in your channels and organs. There are other qi channels called lu, or qi branches. There are millions of lu spreadings out from the channels to distribute qi to every cell in the body. The luo carry qi from the channels outward to nourish the skin, hair, eyes, nails, and etc. Also inward to the bone marrow to maintain the production of blood cells. Luo also connects the organs, enabling them to communicate and cooperate, or other methods. In order for you to be healthy, the qi must flow smoothly and continuously in the channels. However, sometimes there are blockages and the flow becomes stagnant. Blockages can be caused by eating poor quality food, by injuries, or by the physical degeneration that occurs as you age. Another problem is when the qi is not flowing at the proper level. Acupuncturists have several ways of treating these problems, including the insertion of needle in certain cavities to adjust the flow of qi.